Yeah. Hello guys and welcome to VollGazzRacing Season 6 Division 2 Round 9. We are doing a qualifying session to start off with, then we'll get into the race. We've got many riders. And today one of them not being Wigan or Davies, so Wigan's championship hopes might be up in smoke. We have to wait and see. Who's the first out? Is it Max or Breakwing?
Max, I think.
Oh, it's Breakwing,
Yeah.
just by a hair's length.
Archers. 2 wildcards with us today. No, is it 3? That's 3.
Yeah. 1. I guess it's 1 now because the other 2 did such a good job last week. They just automatically become riders.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Qatar, one of the longest, coldest, prettiest races on the calendar.
Yep, definitely.
One of the closest races as well in real life, so it could be interesting.
Yeah, and it's always the track where people are excited to see the first action of the season. So it's a remarkable track, but for us it's almost the season final. So
yeah.
It's a bit different.
Yeah, I've had this a season final before. Well, nearly a season finals back in season 1, if you can remember that one. I know Nelson all very well. And so you, Jack.
I into that one.
In a similar situation as some of these riders as well, defending the championship, trying to win the championship.
Diego doing a lovely wheelie.
Yeah,
so we've got.
But yeah, me and Dak definitely went out there and battling towards the end. And Dak was clearly the faster rider. Give me that jump scare at the last lap there. So maybe there will be something like that happening, but maybe throughout the whole race. So
yeah, this race normally gives an interesting race. Back last season with Mud and VTR, they had a amazing battle. I remember that. Me and Dado try and catch them up, but kept making mistakes. So, but
yeah, and Mud is back as well. So
yeah,
he can get his redemption. Oh no, I think he won that battle, didn't he?
Yeah, just about over the line. Yeah, because he took the risk with the hard tire on the front.
Yeah.
Or the rear, one of them two.
Yeah, one of them two. What is it with Mood had of just making those ridiculous changes with his tires, but it seems to work in some of the occasions. So.
Yeah. Touch is the first person to start like Max on a top rack stop into turn 1. But so you've got Touch, you've got Mogsy, and you've got Aaron, who are your championship contenders. Now Wigan is gonna have to pray that all of them hardly get any points today. Preferably
just
Mogsy.
make sure that the guys is gonna get a good banker in, but I think Mad Max really trying to be the Valentino Rossi right here, being smart to use the advantage of the Yamaha to get the drive and the rolling speed in and out of corners, and
plus
use the slipstream from the Ducati on the straight, like Bagnaia pulled Rossi around Losail, indeed. Oh, and again the big stoppie. I don't think it's gonna work.
No, he's held it. He's held it.
He's held it. Okay, great.
There we go. And not too.
Your Breakwing just behind them as well.
Exactly. Breakwing is rolling really nicely towards them. You can make a big advantage through this if you can keep up with the Yamaha in those long corners.
It's dangerous.
Exactly.
That's dangerous. If you can get that double slipstream going up on that straight, it's the perfect scenario for Breakwing right now. And that's usually the faster person in the group. So let's see what's going to happen here in this banker lap.
Mogsy invalidated his lap time already.
Yeah, it seems so repetitive with Mogsy. His qualifying performance is never really good, but he really shows it back in the race.
Mad Max and Breakwing had a little bit of contact.
That was
and that's a bit aggressive for a qualifying session already.
Max is down.
Oh no. Mad Max had a bit of a bad run and Breakwing just went for it because he was going way faster through that sector. And yeah, I think that's the cause of Mad Max falling down.
Such to be the banker lap time.
52.6, that's nowhere near the right pace. So that's definitely just what a banker lap. Make sure he's got the lap under his belt. Now he can attack.
And Basil is smart. Very nice.
Who's next?
Last race he showed.
Diego.
Diego. Wow.
He sets the real banker lap time today. 50.7.
Aaron goes
Jacko really close.
Second.
Hadif coming to the line right now as he goes in fourth place by 0.7 of a second away. Let's hope he can decrease that gap to make sure he has the right confidence he needs for the race.
So what I've heard from these guys, they've all been around the low the mid. It's a big sort of spread between 50s to high 49s. So
49s, yeah. So this
and
is
the thing is,
not the pace they should be running right now. I think it will be getting much faster once the time runs down. So let's see what's gonna happen with the time.
As Hadif pulls out, he made a mistake, so he's gonna probably pit in a few moments. And I think that people underestimate the difficulty of Losail, because it might seem as an easy circuit, but the circuit is so fast in certain ways. You have to be precise, and not only in terms of braking points or going on the throttle, but the trailing is so important. If you do it wrong, you can just run wide and not understand why. I had my big share of problems with this track as well, and I can tell you this few sectors where the hairpins are and the long corners, those are the ones that demand the most of the tires as well. So I am really looking forward as well. Who is gonna manage the tires in these cold conditions right now?
That's his approach to the line, and that's a good lap. And it looked perfect from when I was riding on board with him. He was going around. He got most corners right. He looked like he's rolling right through there. It's Panda.
Edith went down and somebody went with him.
No, definitely. I mean,
Quacko's gone down.
Yeah, he got the second time
invalidated.
The two factory Ducatis went down.
Yeah, the factory Ducatis.
Well, they are back on their bikes. No medical needed.
This always seems like a Ducati track, but you cannot underestimate the Yamahas and the Hondas, and especially out of the corners. The Yamaha can make a big difference, and we saw that in Kimi out of the corners. So this is going to be a very tight battle. Of course, we have that championship battle with Moxie, Aaron, and Touch and all those involved. And Moxie right now not looking that great to set his best position on the track. Starting from 9th and winning the race to win the championship is not an easy deal in this championship. So
I must say as well. I think you're right, Nelson. I also must think that now heading to the final 2 rounds of the season, everything is finishing up in terms of championship-wise. Moxie, of course, also still gunning for that championship, as well as Aaron, Jacko, and Touchable. I think also for Moxie, for a guy that's 14 years old, 5.6 feet tall, it might be something very impressive to achieve, but also something very nerve-wracking at such a young age to go for that championship title with some older guys as well in the mix. And the pressure is gonna really rise up to them right now, because this is where they want to punch the gap to make sure they won't have any stress in the final round. And of course, as we know, Moxie's favorite rider is Fabio Quartararo, so I think he will be likely to try something ridiculous this race to make that difference and rest up easy in the final round. But you never know. So we'll see how that goes.
You never know with Moxie, and especially, Moxie has been here in VollGazz since season 1. So experience-wise, he should be one of the most experienced, along with Mr. Hitstick in the session, practically. But he has some very, very good guys and people that are determined to win the championship right alongside him. So as you said, I think it's just very nerve-wracking for all of them right now. I know Aaron is nervous right now. He messaged me about it, but let's see.
I can definitely relate to what Howland's just said about the young age of riders as they're trying to win a championship. I went through the same last season, and to try, and I think it's with most riders, but with young people as well, when they make a mistake, all they want to do is just throw everything across the room and they might not have their head in the right place for fighting for this championship. But what Moxie needs to do is he needs to make sure he's training hard for this. He needs to plan it out perfectly, limit out the mistakes maybe he's made at the start of the season, because me being young as well, last season fighting for that championship last round, all you have to do is think it is race by race and don't think ahead too much. If you do that, it can cost you some really costly mistakes during the season.
It will cost you mistakes, and it will bring you a massive disappointment as well. So just don't be overconfident. you can be confident. That's definitely nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But just know you have success and failure in one race. So you know, you have to be careful and be mindful of what's happening around you. So I think if Moxie will not set a time, or you know, if Moxie will have a bad position on the track, I think the best thing for him to do is just to collect himself and, you know, be really wise for what he is doing and do a really good damage limitation, because it's not over after this round. He just has the possibility to win it this round.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
you'll see we have a couple of red sectors already. We have Hadif coming out and it had Diego coming
Yeah.
with the second red sector there.
Well, one thing I've thought of is I don't know how nervous each one of them gets, but like when I won my first championship, I was the same age as Moxie. And even though I was in the situation where the person who I was fighting for the championship with didn't turn up for the second to last race, and I'd won the championship, my hands were... I was that nervous about it, my hands naturally were just shaking all over the place. But
Yeah.
somehow I ride faster.
I
I ride faster with that for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that
There you go.
season 1. I'm not sure if it was because I was like 1 or 2 seconds slower than Dak, and Dak catching me up in the last few laps, but
You tell
yeah, it
Diego.
was looking- Yeah,
Diego
improved
puts
his lap
fastest lap right now. Very impressive lap. Almost heading into the 49s. That's
Oh,
the fastest we've seen
Aaron
from
and
Div
Touch
2
together out on
all
track.
the year.
Muda
Ooh,
approaches
Mutadiv coming out of the final corner.
Hadif
Putting
was
the whole
very
shot
fast,
device
very
down, going
active.
5th, 6th gear. Almost 340 kilometers per hour as he goes in second place by 0.005 of a second, and he's going all beautiful. He is really happy with that. With 3 minutes to go, I think he's got that front row locked right now. As we'll have to wait what Aaron, Jacko, Touchable, and Moxie may gonna do, because Moxie hasn't still put the lap time, as well for Mr. Hitstick. Mad Max still struggling with the grip. Breakwing improved by 5/10, but it's still not enough. We have a wildcard rider, Panda Kings. He is from Malaysia. His name is Amar. Very enthusiastic guy that loves making music in his free time. Loves riding Yamaha. Well, he is in the desert, which is not too unfamiliar with this warm Sepang weather. But I'd say he's doing a very good job as a rookie. And Basilis Mart from Greece doing very good job in 6th as well, with 1.2 seconds away from pole.
Definitely, here we go to Hadif with the first red sector, but now it doesn't improve in the second one. But it's not over yet. Oh, and he is down.
Oh no! MotoGP.
Big high side there on the curve for Hadif.
next up. I think it will be Panda. Ooh, just got invalidated.
What we've seen about Moxie, he's very confident on his... From when you look a couple of rounds ago to say Kibby Ring, where he had absolutely no confidence in pushing the front into the corners, he's now chucking it in there, full confidence. So he's gained that back definitely since his win in Valencia, but he just can't make the bike stick to the line.
Yeah, he just needs to keep it inside the track to make it stick. But he has a chance. I hope for him he has enough fuel in there. Enough,
Aaron's
tire
boxing.
wear.
Aaron's session's over.
Aaron,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
oh, yeah,
And
that's
he's
it.
only on the front row with just over 2 tenths. So is that not 100% confirmed then for his front row?
Yeah.
So Aaron could be starting on the second row, and around this track, if you have the faster bikes in front of him, he has all Ducatis around him. So is he in a bit of troubles here? If
Touches out.
No!
Oh,
Touchable.
that's it out, yeah. That's it.
Hitstick.
His over as
Hitstick
well.
might be out here. He's going straight. All this is going on. People have still
Moxie's
got
last.
laps to go.
Last chance to get a lap. 10th position at the moment. I can imagine the nerves going through him right now.
Yep.
Nicely on the curb there. Getting a lot of grip from that curb for some strange reason. You can go
All
through
we have to do is stay in the limits, Moxie, and you want to push the bike as much as you can around this track, but he's done that very nicely there.
Very deep braking into the final corner as Hitstick puts the whole shot device down
Oh, yeah,
and goes
wait,
up there
wait,
from
wait.
2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Down to 6th. Heading into the slipstream of Basilis Mart. Onto the straight they go. Probably 4th place. No, he does not. He remains with a big gap to the top 9.
Yeah,
Wow.
he went through the gravel at turn 11.
Ah, okay. That might explain a lot. He still has room for him next lap, so let's hope he can put the top 8 classification at least to ensure that he has the run to keep up with the train.
Panda is approaching.
And as Amar, Panda Kings is heading to the final corner right
Yep.
about now, I think. And he's on the
Oh, yeah,
straight.
crosses the
P5.
line. P5.
Very
Very nice,
impressive.
he's done.
Mogsy,
Six.
oh,
Yeah.
he's messed up. He's he saved it, but
he saved it.
he's still he's lost so much time from that. But he's
And
managed to
he's
keep the lap
probably-
valid somehow.
He's gonna go 10th. I can imagine with this lap, and
Oh,
it's off
that's
the track.
the whole
oh,
it's
no.
gone away. An absolute disaster for Mogsy.
Yep.
And
Absolute disaster
Hitstick is
there.
still on the lap, and he isn't going to go ahead of Hitstick, so if Hitstick makes a mistake on this lap, he's going to be 11th, I can imagine. Oh, he goes,
And he is still past Moxie though. Oh wow, that's very impressive.
Hitstick.
Alright. A
Yeah,
bit of a
Moxie's-
controversial qualifying, to say the least, but
Mogsy's
we
put a
have
lot
some
of pressure on
nice
himself.
surprises.
Aaron's got a bit of a like, you can say Aaron's got a bit of a breather, but his starts aren't
Unless
great.
Hitstick can pull
So
something out.
Yeah, so he will be starting right next to his main competitor in the championship. And it will be difficult because he is right next to a Bologna Bullet, which are known for good hole shots. So let's see what he can do throughout the race. Very impressive by
Hitstick.
Panda and Quaco. By the three rookies there, Panda, Quaco, Basilis Mart. I am really impressed by the performance they have been putting down for the last two races. And now again, as they go into a top 8 qualification inside 1 second. So I'm really impressed by that.
And we can finally see the grid positions that await us in tomorrow's Grand Prix.
So there you go with the pole here. Qatar is followed by only a very small gap behind them. Menadif. The third is Aaron Jacko. Fourth, Touch. Fifth, Panda King. Sixth, Guaco. Seventh, I can't pronounce his name. I don't want to butcher it.
but
Very
still it's
impressive.
mad.
Very impressive
Basilis
performance. They've only 1.2 off. 8th, Hitstick. 9th, Max. 10th, Breakwing. And 11th, Moxie, who's going to have a lot of work to do there.
Let's hope we're gonna have a nice battle with these guys. I think the lap times in terms of race pace for Division 2 should be around 51 mids. Depending on what tire they take, of course. So guys, what would you recommend these guys to go with in these conditions?
Medium.
Medium.
I think you're right.
Yes. The obvious option really is medium. You might see one or two on a hard. No, not hard, a soft.
Well, actually, while you're saying that, but I think it might be possible that, like Mood last time, he surprised us when in a cold condition he comes pulling up with a hard tire.
And
So
wins
I'm
the
not
race.
surprised
So
anymore.
maybe
you never know.
we see a similar. But what we learned from that was the front tire was very cold, and he's not gonna have the same drive as AC Slayer as well last time out. He didn't.
Oh.
Remember driving straight past him with the cooler tires, so it wouldn't have to drive out the corners as much. But
Nelson, we need to restart the lobby. Remember?
It's just gonna-
Sorry.
it's just gonna affect whoever the tire choices. But we may see a soft somewhere, or we may see a hard. But the obvious choice is probably a medium right now.
And one of
You're
the
right, yeah.
messages that lobby's getting restarted.
Yeah.
I want to just like for you a quick post interview for the viewers. Great.
I'll invite you guys. Can you invite the rest? Because like,
Thank you.
it's not loading up for some reason.
Howland, do you have the other guys, like the roll cards here?
Right, Touch, you should be unmuted now, sorry.
Alright, great. Alright.
We do it when he's on the grid then.
Oh, fuck. I pressed right here. Fuck. Let me get out.
I'm eating pizza in the process. So.
Race commentary snack. I see.
Yeah.
I accidentally pressed right here. I get out and then... Okay, yeah. Great. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, we got everyone in almost. Panicking, Quacko, Possible Smart, Vote.
We have 11 riders.
Hit stick as well in there?
Yeah. He's there.
We're missing Diego.
Oh, Diego. I'm going through it right now. I saw he said something in the Div 2 chat as well. Error host.
He's there.
Okay, no worries.
Was Aaron still dirt? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And then Dodge. Who was fifth?
We had, I think it was Guaco. Or Panda. One of them two. I think,
It was Panda.
yeah.
Then was
Then
Quattro.
we had Guaco, yeah. And
That's a,
Yeah,
yeah.
then Hit Stick
No.
Hit Stick,
No,
Hit
That's right.
Stick.
Hit stick,
I
Max,
think...
Great Wing,
What
Moxie.
was... okay.
Where was Basilisk?
He was 7th there, then Hit Stick Max.
Oh, wait,
Great.
I have the end results as well here.
Yeah, I think you
No,
got that there.
Hit stick, 8th.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, so this is it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, feel good.
Okay, well, let's move.
Alrighty.
And Quacko Basilisk, yes. Okay. Great.
Alright, let's hope we have no turn 1 shenanigans.
Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, Deck is watching. Man said evening in the
I'm going to
process.
predict that the
Leave me
weather. The weather's going to be clear. Don't know why.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
a tough one.
I'm a
oh,
genius.
you were right. Lucky.
You're a genius, yeah.
And there's a 0 kilometers southeast wind.
Ah!
So obviously
Alright.
storm, whatever the storm is we have over here isn't here.
So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to VollGazzRacing. As we are here in Los Sil at evening right now, the riders are on the grid, talking to their engineers right now for the final settings that they want to adjust and the tire choice that they will probably gonna be all on the same page. I am here right now standing by our main Ducati rider that we are having for the championship fight, Touchable. So Touchable. Yeah, welcome to VollGazz, and yeah, we're happy to have you here this whole season. You have been performing really well, had some unfortunate moments. But can you give us a quick rundown to this point, how you are feeling towards the end of the championship? Yeah, that's very good that you have come to this point. Look how far you have come without of all those, with all these problems and that you had in the past. Any predictions that you want to have for the race that you're gonna look for, or some strategies that you really want to aim for this race? Alright, that's like the Americans say, straightforward, like the American dream. So I wish you all the best and good luck for in the race. Alright. Back building, and I'll meet you right there.
Yeah, alright. So, nice to have some words from Touch there, a bit of a difference that we have to Qatar. Hopefully we can continue that for the rest of everything. So, we're just waiting on Aaron now.
Very good to hear some words from the American. And for a good race today, hopefully we can see him fight near front like we're seeing the last couple of rounds. And let's get ready to go, because everyone is ready, all setups are done. Everyone is on the grid for round 9 of the championship here in Qatar.
So, Diego on
Alright
pole,
guys,
Hadith in
man,
second.
I didn't know that commentator tower was so high. Here we are again. 2 Ducatis, 1 Yamaha on the front row as they go. The lights
Aaron,
are on
Aaron's
right
got a soft
now.
front in, I think.
Oh,
I'm
wow,
not sure.
interesting
We'll
choice.
see.
And the
Let's
lights are
go.
out, and oh,
Touch.
the second row touch was a very good start, like he said. The American dream is going forward. Oh my goodness, what a whole shot. As we have in second place, Mood Hadith,
Oh, the
right
touch
behind
really
it.
went.
Oh no! Oh,
Aaron,
big crash there.
Aaron.
Oh,
And a big
Aaron.
crash in the back.
Massive crash in the
We might have
background.
to do red flag.
red flag. Red
This is
flag.
definitely a red flag.
Massive crash at the
Massive
background.
crash.
Mamma mia.
All riders look like they're okay.
Oh, I think that's all. Oh man, this is just revelry all over again.
Oh,
People having troubles with their brake disc, and
Alright,
people are flying in the air.
Pray to God, and let's restart this.
right. I need to check this. I want to check Aaron. I'll make sure I haven't misseen that. Yeah.
Alright.
Because I was convinced I saw Diego had a soft rear as well, but I don't know if I'm just misreading the markings. Yeah, so
That
medium. That's
looks like
medium.
software.
Yeah, just medium's okay. I probably just saw the Michelin.
all mediums. Here we go. That touch got a rocket.
Here you go.
Let's see what happens now. And lights off.
Touch again.
And touch
Oh,
again,
Moodman is
but
past.
Deep is defending him already. And Aaron Jacko, oh, wow, that was a wave by the move. He's defending with that. And Penda, Amar, the new rookie from Yamaha, straight away from
That
Kuala
was-
Lumpur, is leading the race. With Itel Diego right behind him and Mutati following closely. Touchable right now. Oh, this is
Touchdown!
touchdown. Oh no.
Is this another red
Oh,
flag?
This was way too aggressive.
This way too
5
aggressive
down.
from... Wow.
My God.
Moxie with a terrible start as well.
Hadith,
And
what
these-
was that? What was that?
Rhodes
Oh
needs
my
to be a little bit
God.
cautious trying to block the line off from...
That was a very interesting blocking technique there, what I saw. Oh, Howling is howling is the lesson there.
He's gone onto the radio. He's gone onto the radio.
He's going on to the FIM radio. Here we go.
Here we go. For the third
Gas
time
on
lucky,
again.
we're saying. Lights out.
Lights
And we're off.
Aaron.
What's happening with Aaron?
As Basili Smart has a double long lap penalty and Itel
Has
Diego
Aaron
had the
got
stinker of the start.
I think Aaron's got the pause glitch. Not pause glitch, the frames glitch. Like Aaron's just not meant to win this race or championship, is he? At the moment.
No, for real.
As Panda King's at the inside of Hat, even. That's just a little bit wide. Hicksix made an amazing start.
I know Aaron's got away. So, okay, so he's fine. God does happen to
And
him.
Breakwing is attacking Moxie right now. This is not good for Moxie's championship. As Breakwing goes on the inside right now. Itel Diego running wide and Quacko going along with him.
Miles off the track.
Yeah, Quacko's, yep. Just right there.
Oh, touch, Panda King takes touch, but no he doesn't. Oh, hit six. Many things going on right now.
It's really off the track there.
What did they've got at the side of hit stick into turn 6? I can't. He's going down for sure. No, he's not. Oh my God! There's all sorts. Moxie's nearly off the track. As we all start to go into this rear chicane, hairpin kind of section.
As Itel Diego right now is coming back to the front
Panda.
again. Oh, Panda on the inside! Oh, what an aggressive move! But I love that some aggressive. He's showing the
hit
beat
stick's
right
on the
now.
curb, up the inside.
Oh, go down!
How did you stay on? Adolf and Quacko somehow stayed on there.
Wow.
Oh, Touch holding off Hadith. Right, we've seen Touch being an absolute rocket ship throughout this entire season. He's got a Yamaha and Panda Kings in front. Surely it's only a matter of time for when Touch regains the lead, as Panda's actually gone a bit wide as well, I think.
Yeah, he got a bit wide there.
And here we go, Touch in the slipstream of the Yamaha. So Ducati, it's got half a second though.
That may just be enough, but he's not gaining much.
Yeah, Panda's held it.
At all. Yeah.
I don't think that is
very impressive.
Oh, Diego! And Diego's
Diego's down.
Oh no.
Everyone gets through. Matt's got up the inside of Basil's mod. So Aaron's now
And
10th.
Breakwing is up the inside of Quacko from the outside and he's switching back, but Quacko is holding the line. Whoa! Impressive, very impressive move right there.
Is he going to go for a move now? No, not
And Moxie is lurking just right behind them, hoping that they will make a mistake together so he can secure that championship for his.
Yeah, you can just see
He's
he's
not
being
gonna take too many
extremely. You
risks.
can see the caution Moxie's taking here. He doesn't want to get involved in any of this that's going in front of him.
Quacko
Exactly.
seems to have the hard
touches.
actually, on his bike.
Ooh, that might be a problem later on. If the field slows down, this will really decrease his performance of the bike in this situation.
Moxie's kind of lost with.
Oh, Hadith's going for the lead. Can't quite make the move stick at turn 10.
Ooh.
Oh!
Goes down. Oh, a break.
Oh,
slow.
break. Aaron's gone. Aaron's gone.
Aaron's gone.
I don't know I do not know what has happened here. Moxie's 4th. If it stays like this, Moxie will. I don't know.
I think Quacko went down and Aaron just ran over it, I think. And that just was the last death wish you can have in the championship.
Moxie needs to
crashing
get
out.
Adams off the track.
Touching around the outside of mud. But he can't make it done.
Oh,
right, so
Touch is gonna have the double slipstream.
17.
I think the Yamaha is in big trouble now.
Moxie will be the champion if it stays like this.
I see.
Moxie needs. I bet all we want to have. He needs to stay on. He needs to get to these guys as well in case. Maybe just sit behind them in case anything making a mistake, because these guys are being very aggressive for the lead here. A three-way battle for the lead. He sits 1.6 seconds behind these three, and any mistakes from these, Moxie will capitalise on that and will take.
Right
oh, Hadith's going to go around the outside of Panda.
Ooh, it's on the grass.
I must say, I'm really impressed by Panda right now. It's almost like he's on fire and dipped it of the oil of Maverick Vinales. Because last race Vinales did this, the Ducatis couldn't overtake him on the straight, and he just did the same. And he's still holding them behind him. He is defending like a rock. And Touch will go up on the inside of the hairpin as he goes, puts the whole shot device down and just chasing down. He is smelling that oil. He is smelling that Petronas oil from the Yamaha right now as they go towards the chicane.
There's no space there, but he's going to have to sit behind.
Touchable's hungry for more. He's going to attack. You can see it in the way he's riding. He's riding really aggressive right now.
And someone behind them on the Sky VR voices, Ducati is approaching very quickly. 4 lanes behind the Medal
Moxie,
now.
fastest lap of the race.
Moxie, oh yeah.
He's on the
pulling
charge.
really good sectors.
If Touch wins this race, it will disrupt Moxie's championship.
Yeah, Touch has to basically win at this point to keep anything alive.
He can't afford that little mistake. He went a little bit wide there. Just time on Panda King. He's doing an amazing job, but he's made a mistake.
Oh, here comes Touch.
Is he gonna make a move? No.
I think it's not the way to go. Go.
Yeah, he's gonna
there.
wait to the straight. He's gonna wait to the straight. But
He's gonna wait for the
Hadif
straight.
looking
Use
up the
strength of
inside.
Ducati, but Moot is not gonna have it. No, Moot's not gonna hold it.
Off the corner. Here we
Oh,
go.
Panda's going slow. Block pass almost breaking.
He's
start
forced
to
touch onto the
corner.
curb. Here comes Hadif in the slipstream.
It's just bringing Diego into this as well. Hadif is through. Is he through? Yes, he is.
On the
some
brakes.
double stuff
Hadif goes up the
Hadif!
inside.
No, that's not gonna work.
Oh, Moxie's running wide. Moxie, because of all of this, is right now in the mix. It's gonna be a four-way battle for the first position right now.
Five-way. You missed
Five-way.
Diego.
Yeah, Itel Diego is behind him as well. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. It's going ridiculous.
So Panda's doing an incredible job. He's somehow surviving the onslaught of four Ducatis. He's got 4 Ducatis behind him. How is he still in front?
No, that's something you don't want to see, especially with this really long straight here at Qatar. But he's
Oh, here comes Touch up the inside.
ooh. Moxie.
Here comes Moxie.
Getting closer as well.
Went up the
Up the
inside into turn
inside.
7, and he's through.
Moxie's wide.
And he makes it stick. What a move from out of there. Oh!
Panda's a bit offline.
Panda goes wide.
His rear's gonna step out. No, it's not. Won't take the inside. And
Moxie,
Moxie goes up the
Moxie's
inside of
front.
Touch. But Touch
Touch
fights back
back
up the
through.
inside.
They're side by side. How is?
Touch.
P3 in this corner and then it's Touch.
Touch holds on. Touch holds on. Panda's still in first. Hadif's just searching for a way through.
Stoke anything. This is about a championship win. So if Moxie crashes right now, it's something he doesn't want to experience at all.
Oh, Panda.
Oh, and Panda King went too slow, and Montediv just rammed him like Lorenzo did at Rossi at Assen. And that's right now touchable takes profit of it. He's gonna
Moxie,
go
oh my
also
God.
device down, 2nd gear, 3rd gear, 4th gear, 5th. Is he going 6th? Is he gonna
Here
pass
comes
him?
Diego.
I don't
Diego
think.
through. Diego
He's
goes
not
through
gonna
on
do it.
Moxie.
Oh my goodness.
On the brakes.
They
Moxie
just
goes up
cannot
the
overtake
inside.
they cannot overtake the Yamaha. Oh, on the inside there is Montediv.
One of these through.
This must be terrifying. Absolutely
This
terrifying.
must
for
be the most
Panda.
amazing feeling for Panda, because he is holding up for 5 laps now, 3 Ducatis
Moxie
breathing
inside
down his
of
neck like
Diego.
lions.
And can Moxie find a way past Touch into turn 4? No. But hang on, he could maybe turn up the inside. No, he just can't quite get through. Hadif. Oh, here comes. No, Panda again.
Oh, contact again with Panda at him.
Mox looking up the inside into turn
Oh,
6.
no, Moxie up the inside of Touchball! He knew he's holding him back for the championship, and Moxie really wanted to have it, so he went for the move. It was a risky one, but he got it done. Let's hope he can hold it together now. But Touch won't give up right now as they go chasing down Moot and Panda. Moxie probably wants to try to overtake them as well to gain a lead in the championship and secure it. But
Hadif
he
round
goes
the
wide, and
outside.
Touchball comes
Turn
back.
to the inside. Mox looking up the inside of Touch. Touch holding off. Panda's gonna get.
Oh, Moxie is gonna be in a real tight spot here because he has almost got a long lap, and Touchball is fairly free in that.
Panda's looking. Switch back on Hadif.
Oh,
into
yes.
turn
he's gonna
14.
decide. Oh, don't lose.
Panda.
Oh,
Panda's
Panda's
off
off
the
the
track.
track. But it's really wide. He's
But
gonna
he
drop
will
the
return
beam.
back. He will have more run out of speed. He's gonna go put it on the left. He's gonna up the inside.
Into
No,
turn
he's
15.
not.
No.
He's backing out. And Moxie has a long
Panda's
lap.
on the curve.
Oh
Moxie with the
no!
long lap. No.
He will have to double the efforts right now if you want to punch through for the championship in this race.
Yeah.
So Touchball
Touch
is
up
going
the
on the
inside.
inside of Moutadib, and oh, a big contact right there.
Moxie's
Here we
gonna
go.
have to drive.
Oh, they're gonna be passed. 2 Ducatis will be passing the Yamaha. This is gonna be like Mir
Oh
and
my
the 2
God.
Ducatis.
Oh, here they go with the guys.
No, the
Daddy,
Yamaha is
Daddy.
holding it. I don't believe
Look at
it.
the inside.
Moot's on the inside. Moxie's trying to get the inside of Touch as well. Hadif has gone wide. He's going to drop to 4th, maybe in 5th. Hadif has dropped. Many positions there.
Panda is defending really
Moxie's
good
back
and well
through.
here.
Moxie's through
Moxie
into
back through,
third
but he
place.
still has a long lap. He will have to pass both Touchable and Panda.
He's got the
and
run,
get
he's got the run of
3 second
Touch.
clearance.
Into turn 4, Moxie goes up the inside, moves into 2nd place. Can he hold the line? Yes. No, he can't.
No,
Back
he
up
cannot,
the
he cannot
inside.
because Touch is on the inside.
Wood.
Oh, they did
Oh,
contact,
there's
almost
the
losing
Touch.
it. Touch saves it really well.
Moxie can't take
And
the long lap,
Moutadib
surely.
Oh, and Moot is taking advantage of it. And he did
Oh,
it!
he got it.
Moxie's down! Moxie's
Diego.
down! He's down! It's over! It's over! The championship's over! Oh my goodness!
Oh, breakaway's down too. Oh,
What a race so far.
oh.
Mox is taking a huge amount of risk while he was already safe to win the championship as it stood. Oh my god.
Now, if it stands right now, Touchable and Moxie will have to fight it out in the final round.
Well,
because
yes,
this way,
because of the long lap. Because if not,
because of the long lap, indeed. Even if he got past Touchable, he still would have need to get that 3-second clearance and pass somebody else in the name of Mood to get that extra point that he needs to secure himself. But he won't, probably, because they are all on the same pace. And with 5 laps to go, it will be very difficult to get that back.
With the other 2 Yamaha riders are not
Oh,
going to
and
get...
big contract Panda and Mood! Oh, wow!
What
He showed him the knee pad.
What thing we're not thinking of is we're not thinking about the situation with Wigan, because Wigan is not here. Wigan's 3 points behind, so if it stays like this, Wigan's still alive as well. Moxie has to be in the top 2 to secure the championship in that way as well.
So we're going to have a...
Paddy's through.
Inside and Touch is lurking from the outside, but it's not going to work. He's going
Panda's
to
going to get the exit. The
Yamaha
Yamaha is going to use its OP torque, and he's back through.
Well,
And
not
Alex is
only
on the
torque,
grass.
because Mood almost had trouble overtaking him on the straight, apparently, this whole race. I'm really impressed by the performance of Panda, how he uses that drive
Oh my god, Touch
and the
has got
rolling
such
speed.
entry speed. Oh my god, he somehow didn't go down. I thought he was going to do a rins there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on the
Oh, we contact again with Mood and Panda Kings.
Touch is on the outside. It's going to make it work.
Oh!
No, he's down.
And Mood is down!
And his bike's in the middle of the track.
Tell Diego, where's he? Tell Diego. Oh, he's on the inside. Oh, nearly!
Moxie's doing a long.
That. Now.
What a race.
And a battle of 5 turns into 2. In space of a couple of laps.
Yeah.
Panda's
Touch,
very
Panda's wide.
wide.
Panda's wide.
On the inside.
They just can't quite get through.
That Yamaha is just unbeatable. Corner speed.
Oh my god.
Panda's
In a
in
good
the
position.
track.
Oh, and no, Panda loses a lot of speed there. Touchball rams him again, but that's not because of by any purpose. It's just that he has so much more entry speed compared to Panda King. Right there.
Touch is going to go for a move. This is going to be tight.
Oh no, it's not gonna work. Oh,
Maybe on the final
you don't want to
course.
take that kind of risk. You don't want to take that risk. Like
Right,
Saya
it's gonna
Peak,
say-
the
it's gonna-
Prince of Panda
yeah, it's
Kings
gonna-
once said, you will pay the price if you go too early. So,
Here we go.
Be
Power
careful
3
and
in the
mind your
slipstream.
cars.
This is a.
this is gonna be the overtaking move on the straight. He's gonna do it, yes.
On the brakes. No,
Oh, but
Panda's
Panda from
stronger.
the outside on the brakes.
But he's wide, he's wide, he's
And
wide.
Panda's going to run.
Oh, but Touchball's
It's
holding
going to
it.
have the
Touchball's
cutback,
holding
but
it.
Touch is right there. Very
Oh,
nice
he's
defending
so
by
far
Touch.
wide.
Panda! Panda!
There's no way. And Panda's forced to submit.
Oh my. Alright. There we go then. What a move. What a battle so far. I cannot believe we had a 5-way battle for the win just going on just now. I cannot get my head around it.
So I'm trying to work this out. So 9 points, 9 take away 7 is 8. So the gap will be 8 points between Touch and Mogsy. The gap between Mogsy and Wigan will be
Moxie in another long lap.
3 plus 6, 9. So Touch is about to go to 8 points behind. He's about to move from 4th to 2nd in the championship. Mogsy's got another long lap penalty. I cannot believe
Drops to
this.
7th.
Mogsy
all the way to
failed
6th.
it. Mogsy failed it.
Failed
Mogsy failed the
it.
long lap. Mogsy
Ooh,
is
this
throwing
gonna
this away.
cost him
Aaron,
Yeah,
Aaron
he's
it's going to
gonna-
keep Aaron alive as well, because Aaron's 9 points behind.
Yep.
Or I think it's 8
and
8 or
mine.
9. So that's going to be 7th, so that's about 4. So yeah, Aaron's going to be still alive as well. This is mental.
And imagine that now with the current standing, how Moxie is having 2 riders behind him within the second, and he needs to get 3 seconds. He's gonna lose 2 more places in terms of points, which will be so valuable that he actually needed for the championship.
Yeah.
So it will be very difficult to get that back. But you never know. The final round still has to come.
Oh,
But
yeah.
as it's looking now, the sun, even though it's at night, the sun is starting to come up for Touchball. Let's hope he remains his head
He's pulled
cool and
1
rides through
second
the race
on
out.
Panda since taking the lead. That is crazy. But he's got to watch out because Mud and Diego are on their way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed. Diego is having some really good pace as he was the pole setter for tonight. Braking really late into turn 1. Gaining about 2/10 per corner on Panda when it comes to rolling speed. But of course there are more aspects like tire wear which we will have to deal now in the final closing stage of the race. as Mudadiv tries to pull along with Ital Diego, but he cannot keep up with that same rhythm. He might fall into the clutches of Moxie if he makes a mistake, so anything is still possible for Hitstick as well, because he's pulling along with Moxie. If Hadif makes another mistake, he's gonna have 2 places in the pocket.
Moxie's might get another long lap here. He might get another one.
And so Hitstick also, he's looking at his final warning.
Diego is also looking very close to the edge there to get a long lap penalty. So everything can happen still in this little 4 or 3 laps to go.
Diego is him and Touch on the exact same pace, it seems. Diego's got the careful warnings as well. So 2.5 laps to go. This is looking like Touch could be on to be moving into 2nd place in the championship, and that points gap shrinking to about I'm sure it shrink to 6 points. It stays like this.
Wow.
This championship final.
Well, there we go. Like Hitstick got a long lap.
Hitstick gets a long lap.
Moxie didn't take it. He's gonna really have to suffer that 3-second penalty if he doesn't take this one. And if he doesn't attempt it, it will go down to 6 seconds.
Yeah, he did attempt it.
Yeah, he did attempt. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he failed.
He will only suffer a 3-second penalty if he doesn't.
Moxie's only 1 warning away from another one. This is going from bad to worse from Moxie.
Yeah, 2 laps to go now.
Oh, Diego is very wide into turn 1.
Diego's outbroken himself heavily.
Yeah, very wide.
Mud could be in for a podium here if he can. Diego just needs to make 1 mistake, cut one of the corners, and that will be Diego's podium for toast.
Moxie with a 2nd long lap.
Yeah, that is. So that's 9 seconds of penalty at this moment.
Oh. Diego getting loose with
Diego's flirting with the limits. He's off track. He's stayed off track long enough not to receive any warning. Lost enough time, I can imagine there.
But really... Mutadif is not giving up. It was 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, here we go. Here comes Moxie through the long lap. He's done it. 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 Oh, here comes Hitstick. So Moxie's got 1 lap.
Really charged.
Moxie's got 1 lap. He might have to take. He might do the long lap again, and he's got to pull
Diego's past
gap. Diego's through and Panda.
Diego and Panda, yeah.
And here comes Hadif now trying to attack Panda. Panda who's done such a good job over this entire race defending off all those Ducatis he's had behind him.
He's carrying a lot of speed.
Yep.
Diego really wanting to go for that win, but 1.8 seconds in 1 lap, is that gonna be enough for Touchable?
We'll have to see.
Diego
looking to be the world's worst teammate. Here comes Hadif down the straight, pulled alongside the MR, they collide. And Hadif is through, on the brakes they go. Hadif cuts across. And Panda holds on. Why's Panda got sleeve position? What did he do wrong? I didn't see anything wrong you did there. Or did he just? Or did he?
No, he's just defending. He's just defending like Bob the Builder, like always putting a whole wall into the corner. His bike is only including him probably 1 meter and 20 centimeters wide. But he's gonna make it. Oh no! That's gonna seal for the rookie Panda here a win, I think. A podium place.
Podium, yeah.
Even if Moot will pass him, he would still be third because
Moxie's
the guys behind him also have
Moxie's holding on to 5th place here. Moxie's gonna get 5th place in this race.
Yeah,
oh, Mutadif rams! Panda King on the side! He said, boom, bitch, get out of the way! He just knee padded him!
This is gonna give Moxie 4th place! This is gonna give Moxie 4th!
As it can be! You cannot expect it from a Malaysian rider like that. So aggressive! Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
Ital Diego runs wide! Ital Diego's cutting the corners and running wide, coming towards.
You can't! Wait, he's got a warning. He's got a warning for that, sure.
But he cannot stop it! He cannot stop it! Once the ban! Once the Puerto Rican guy.
Moxie's through into fifth. He
Born
might get
in
full.
Florida. Now moved in the cold side of New York with his girlfriend Carly. But it seems like he brought the song along with him because it's the final corner and he's going on the straight and he's won it! He's done it! Vince Ross won the race! I can't believe it!
How did it look down? Moxie's here! Moxie's here!
Oh my
No way! We are seeing the most dramatic end to a race here. Hickstick will finish on. Max is going to be a lap situation. Oh, I cannot believe it!
God, what a pit race out there!
Wow! My life.
What's just happened?
What?
What just happened?
Wow!
I just turned back to the Yamahas and Ducatis and all sorts backed up to the wall.
What?
Did we just witness? Mad Max on the podium! Ow!
I cannot believe what has just happened.
What the fuck just happened, bro? Oh wow. Oh,
Max is on the podium for the second time this season.
oh. We have such
Wow.
this race. Ita Diego in second. Mad Max for the second time this season is coming into the podium. Hickstick getting that fourth place. Quacko, or I don't know.
Quacko.
I cannot speak today. Quacko, what happened in fifth place? 6 for Roxy. Panda 7 had an 8 and Breakwing, not rounding the grid off, but Restless running the grid off for today. And what a final turn was that! I cannot explain what just happened. But let's head on over to the interviews because this is about to be interesting.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Wow, impressive.
Wow. Just wow.
Magello all over again, but with different riders.
Oh no, this is better than Magello.
Like the amount,
Wow.
I can't wait to find out what the hell happened at that last corner. Something
We need
mental
footage
has
from
gone down there.
We need footage.
Wow.
Oh man.
Oh god, black screen,
What
this is
just happened?
amazing. Right, so yeah, right, so we're only gonna get, I believe, Max and Touch. So
Touch.
who we're having for Max?
Mad Max is right now coming into the... Oh, he's waiting on Park for May. He is right now weighing with a bike for not illegal purposes or anything. Once he's done, he will be heading right over to us.
Max here?
Oh, okay, look at it. He is there. Nice.
Max, well, I don't really know what to say really, apart from you finished P3 here. Well, it's amazing to see you back on the podium in probably one of the most dramatic races you ever be on the podium with. Congratulations for finishing P3. I mean, move on to the race winner.
So... A little interview just before the race started, and you said basically all show, no go. Or the other way around, actually. You gave it a show and you went for all go. So, how did it feel for you to finally have a good win? Very good job, man.
Listen up. Another question for you, Dutch. Now you won this race, and you know Mogsy didn't have his luckiest race of the season. Definitely not. So you put him into contention to go to the last round and then decide the championship final. He could have won it now, but you just distorted him. You know, distorted that situation. What is your plans for next race?
Very good.
All right.
It seems touchable that everywhere you go, you may now live in New York and now be in Lucille, but you're always in heart a Florida boy. Everywhere you go, you bring the sun with you, and it brings a warm feeling to everyone, to us. Watching the way you ride with fire in your heart is...
Yeah, it's absolutely great to see you back on the podium, back on the top step of the podium. Can you go one step further next race and become VollGazzRacing Season 6 World Champion? Find out next week.
Because I think you've now moved into second place. I think I have to work it out, but you and Wigan are going to be quite close. But just yeah, you did the perfect race to circumstances you were put in. And yeah, well done.
Yeah.
My internet went a little bit...
And there's a possibility you can add your own name to the... I would imagine that would be the 4th Division 2 champion. And there'll be whoever wins it will become the 4th champion, adding a name to Matthias, Howland, me, and the next race will be a question mark out 4 riders who are still involved. So make sure you tune in to watch that one.
Yeah, so that has been a dramatic round 9. Still, all 4 of them can win the title somehow. Well, results might change depending on what kind of shenanigans went on in that last corner, who caused what. But yeah, we'll see you in just over an hour's time. Just under an hour's time now for Division 1. So goodbye.